Hello everybody, welcome to a weekly reading. I do just have a very quick announcement about a giveaway that's going on for the month of March. A winner will be announced on the 1st of April and it will be for a personal reading from me. 2 people will be able to win, so if you want a chance to win, the way of entering is literally by commenting on your weekly video. 3 things I want to achieve by the end of this year are, and to fill in the blank, okay? Give me 1, 2, and 3. The rules about this, I'll be very quick, sorry. The rules about this is literally 1 entry per video is going to be counted. So you can't spam this and get multiple entries. But if you go to your next weekly that I post next week, you'll be able to comment on there as well. All right, so that's the way that it's going to be handled. I don't know if this is confusing. Make sure you leave your questions down below on my pinned comment about this and I will answer them. So you can all go there, see if anyone's asked a question that you might be concerned about. There'll be 2 winners. I will announce them on the 1st of April, just to reiterate. All right, and it's only for this month. Okay, 2 winners, personal readings from me. But anyway, I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoy your reading this week and I'll let you go straight to it. All right. Hello, Aries. Wow, your cards just jumped out already as I press record. So here we go. We'll dive into your reading. This will be for the week of the 11th to the 17th of March. All right, you have the To the Sea card and exchanging gifts coming through. Sometimes this comes up when we have a feeling of loss. Make sure you like the video. Don't know why that came up because I'm not putting my thumbs up, but hey. The To the Sea card can represent feeling a little bit lost and uncertain about where you're going in life, basically. You know, she's kind of at sea and she cannot see anything around her. She can't see land. She can't see the past. Like she can't see where she's come from. She can't see anything of where she's at the moment, but you are being guided, okay? You're exactly where you need to be, even if you feel lost. All right, so you also have exchanging gifts coming through this week, so you may receive something in exchange for something that you have done for somebody. This can also be the universe giving you some sort of recognition because of the work that you've done. Whatever you put out is coming back to you within this week, Aries. Let's get you some more. All right, you have broken heart. Some of you are dealing with a broken heart this week. That might be why you're feeling quite lost. This could be from a person. This could be from a situation. Whatever it is, you're dealing with a little bit of a heartache. All right, let's get you a keyword. You have empathy or being asked to have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation here. That could be also to yourself too. Make sure that you're giving yourself empathy. For Aries, you have hope coming through. Oh, that's really nice. This says, I trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. That could be very good for you to repeat and remind yourself of. So despite this difficult, challenging, feeling lost, feeling heartbroken, you do have hope coming through, which actually is very powerful. I feel like that's what you're turning to at this time. Let's get you a chakra card, then we'll dive into the tarot. For Aries, we have release. You actually have another card here as well. Let me try to find it so you guys can see. You have release and expansion. They kind of go hand in hand here. It's almost like you have to kind of let go of what has happened in your life. The person who he was, the things that we did or didn't do, the things that have come to an end, the things you are grieving something quite clearly. But as you can see, the sun is starting to rise and you will be able to release the turmoil that's coming from these endings. And so that you can focus on expansion. This is blue, so this is representing your throat chakra. All right, so this is you stepping into your truth and expanding within that. So whether it's just your knowledge about who you are and why you're here, whether it's the truth of a situation, you're able to kind of go from this clouded energy, release that clouded energy and be able to actually stand in your truth, stand in more of your power as well. It's coming up for you guys here. So let's dive into it, my angels. Let's see. For my lovely Aries this week, your 6 of Swords reversed and a 10 of Wands. So it's likely that I feel like this 6 of Swords is almost like a sensation. You're feeling like you're going backwards. You're feeling like you're not making progress. It's usually about, a card about moving forward and away from the worst of a situation and moving into much calmer times. I feel like your perspective of this is that you're feeling like you're still holding on to something. You're feeling like you're still because the Ten of Wands is kind of a card about baggage. It's also about a card of being able to almost be able to release something. Okay, you're almost there, you're almost where you're supposed to be to fully let go of something. So when you're feeling like you're going backwards or you're not making progress, you're actually exactly where you need to be. And that really goes hand in hand with this other boat card. You are moving forward. It's clouded around you at the moment, so you actually have no idea your direction on a very spiritual, mental, emotional way. But trust me, you are moving forward, okay? You have to let something go, though. I would say for a lot of you, don't go back to something that hurt you, okay? Whatever that is. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups here. So for a lot of you, if this was love that was difficult for you and part of you is having a hard time releasing that, this Ace of Cups is saying that there is new love coming in, a new emotional experience, unconditional love, okay? So it's best not to go backwards. Let it go, release it. Despite how you feel, you will feel much better when you choose yourself and you choose unconditional love for self, okay? And for others of you, if this is not in terms of love, because for a lot of you, it might not be that, there's something that's making you constantly go backwards or feel like you're going backwards. I do see you being able to release something that's been like exhausting for you so that you can actually start to nurture yourself again and to choose love for yourself. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands very quickly. The Knight of Cups here being something that you might need to release. I mean, it very well could be your feelings for something. The Knight of Cups is like an offer sometimes, unless it's you. And if it is to do with just you, then it's actually about being vulnerable enough to go through those difficult feelings and emotions to get to a new experience. So you could be dealing with something that was quite familiar to you, and it does feel like you're entering and desiring new things, but you kind of have to let go of the old self, the part of you that just wants things to be familiar. Like, I do kind of see that you do have expansion coming up for you, but you're having a really hard time being vulnerable to go into that new thing, because when you're in a familiar position, the rest outside of yourself is unknown, and the unknown can be scary. So instead, you've been feeling like you would rather kind of do what's familiar and go on that cycle, but it's exhausting. So it's almost like letting go of what's familiar, letting go of the exhausting things. Who wants to hold on to exhausting things, right? But you'd be surprised, we all do it. Why? Because it's familiar. But the Knight of Cups is saying that there is this energy of yours that is going to go into a new emotional experience, and it's something that is asking for you to be a bit vulnerable in. Whether that's giving to yourself love, all right? And that could be what it is that you need to do to heal your heart. It's not going to be a person. It has to be yourself. Let's see. Aries, the Five of Wands. There's conflict here. All right, that could be mental conflict or external conflict. It feels like, yeah, Page of Cups as well. Like, I was going to say, for some of you, you could experience someone like giving you some sort of apology or emotional message here. But it does come with conflict. Like, there is almost like not really resolution, whether someone's not forgiving or there is no meeting, like there's no like eye to eye, like not seeing each other on the same page. I am seeing a conflict. I don't know if someone's approaching you whilst you have all of this like pent up feelings and it just causes a clash, or whether you might feel like approaching someone who has some like has been holding things in and it's causing an argument, it's causing an emotional. I think that's where the broken heart is coming through. The Nine of Wands. Someone's quite defensive. So if you're feeling like going backwards, I don't think it's going to be received well. I think someone's got their guard up. I also think you have your guard up too, which is interesting. Nine of Swords. Fears, worries, doubts. Right. What's the advice, please, for my lovely Aries? The Chariot. Move forward, move on with determination, okay? If you're feeling lost, for a lot of you, I think it's because, again, like there is something about your past that's swaying you. The Chariot is really about, okay, this is my goal. I'm going to go and get it. And it's about moving forward and away from a situation. This is my card of like moving on. Move forward. Get clear on what you want, all right? It doesn't feel like it's something from the old, okay? It's something new. Look at the Two of Wands coming through. That is that expansion that we spoke about. Okay, there is a need to release and expand. All right, whatever it is that you're desiring is not in the past. Okay, here we have this beautiful energy about looking into the future here. Yeah, Seven of Cups. That's that To the Sea card. It's about confusion, options, not being certain. Sometimes we can delude ourselves after some time, you know, of like, actually, maybe it will actually work out now when, you know, when it didn't work out before. Sometimes our own feelings or thought process, if it's going round and round, can cause a bit of confusion and uncertainty and make us want to kind of go back to something that we know is not super good, but it's familiar. So this is a clear sign to move forward. There is hope in your future. You have the Tower. Let that tower fall. This is divine intervention. The Death card and the Eight of Cups. You have to walk away from something. The Death card is about transformation and complete change. Things cannot go back to how they were. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that are not emotionally fulfilling. Okay. You got the Hermit. So this is like Dark Night of the Soul energy, needing to take some time out to reflect, to contemplate on this. All right, let's see what the growth is about. This is the Eight of Wands, moving in the right direction, life speeding up for you, a lot more passion, and Ten of Swords. Now, this card says everything is fine, which is telling me that this ending, although difficult and painful, it is a good thing to come to an end because it's not serving you anymore. It's not supposed to be in your life anymore. The Eight of Wands is kind of like, it's okay to release this. Everything will be fine. It's okay to release it because where you're going moving forward, you're moving very quickly, moving forward. All right. Eight of Wands is like fast-paced movement, kind of going and breaking through that cloud is what it looks like. So if you have been confused, there's a lot more conviction moving forward. So if you needed a sign to move on, then here it is. All right, things cannot be the same way. Can you see the Strength card coming through? Leo energy, you'll find more strength in this next chapter of your life. So it's about moving on, choosing yourself, and the Star, which is literally about healing. All right, finding your soul tribe, your community, focusing on yourself, giving back to the universe here. And Justice. 3 major arcana cards just came out for you in regards to this change. It will bring you strength. It will bring you healing and a community, all right? Meeting a soul tribe. And it will bring in balance into your life, okay? If things are confusing now, you will totally understand in the future about what this happened. Maybe this comes back round again and you're able to kind of be civil about it. You're able to come to, again, you're able to be on the same page. This is not screaming reconciliation, so I'm not seeing that. But if there was something that you needed to get across or someone needed to get across, like the Justice card is about bringing to balance and bringing the truth to a situation. It's about karma, all right? You do have good karma ahead of you, not behind you. Okie dokie. That's what I have for you, my angels. I wish you all the best for this week. Make sure you check down below to see the details for the giveaway. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right, Aries.